Hey guys, and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. In this episode, well, we're finally taking our exams, but that ain't here yet. So instead, hey, politician guy, we sort of talked last episode, you might remember me, I don't know, you seem kind of popular. Actually, you don't. I'll retract that statement, but yeah, today is officially the day where we're going to be starting the Sun Confidant, and Yoshida's got some skills. You can make use of them with shadows. If you say so. Right. You should ask him then. Teach you how to give speeches? Why? So I could talk to you know, I just want to do it. I'd love to help you, though. How shall I teach you? It's time for my speech. Let's talk about this later. Okay, I can wait. No problem.
And while our society appears to be prosperous, many of our young people are quietly suffering. They lack jobs, security, savings. The next generation will lead us into the future, and yet they have no plan for how to arrive there.
Watch where you're going, you little shit.
You bumped into me, you old goat.
This isn't good. Yes, let's. Good citizens, please stop fighting! What is the point of bickering over such a trivial matter?
This is none of your business!
Yeah, seriously, just shut up.
What's with this guy?
Now, if you'll please excuse me, I must return to my speech. Together, we can create a bright future for the next generation.
Ugh. God, so righteous. That really annoys me. Enough of your arrogance, no good Tora!
What?
As if anyone would actually vote for you! Are you planning to embezzle funds again? Or maybe criticize one of your constituents again? You criminal!
No, that was all in the past. I've gone and done it again. Yes, but I cannot say that to the crowd before an election. Regardless, whenever someone calls me no good Tora, I panic. I went through quite an ordeal 20 years ago. Let me explain. I used to be a member of the National Diet. I was elected during the rise of the Kuramoto children. We were backed by powerful Diet members. This was about 20 years ago. I was very inexperienced back then, both as a politician as well as a human being. That inexperience led me to be involved in a series of major political scandals. People refer to my blunders as no good Tora's 3 strikes. The first was being caught missing a legislative meeting to take a personal vacation. Then, I was accused of embezzling a large sum of money from the party, giving me 2 strikes. Finally, I called a voter an idiot at an open forum, which resulted in scandal and strike 3. I was out and branded a washed-up politician. You said you wanted to become a member of the Diet. But do you see the man before you? Do you really want to receive my guidance? I'm happy to hear that. However, everyone says I have no chance to get elected. So why come to me? You mean giving speeches? I'm afraid I'm not so great that you'd be able to learn anything. The most important part about giving a good speech is believing in yourself. Perhaps one day I will believe in myself. Again. But you sure got me there. You're a strange young man. Very well. If learning how to give a great speech is what you seek, then I'd be happy to instruct you. In exchange, I would like for you to continue assisting me. Let's get started, shall we?
Staging your crimes with calling cards. It's hard to believe that a student could manage this alone. An adult. For example, someone talented enough to move people with words. Perhaps they coached you. Isn't that right?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the sun persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. Let's pursue your dream of becoming a member of the Diet. Oh my, we've been talking for far too long. Let's call it quits for today.
We didn't even mention once we wanted to join the Diet. That's his own. Oh, hey. He's back. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry. There's something I forgot to mention. It's about my speech schedules from this point on. Would you be willing to stick around to hear it? I don't know, man. It's getting lit. Of course. What else am I gonna do? Thank you. Don't worry, it won't take too long. I'll be here giving my speeches every Sunday. You're welcome to drop by and help whenever you've got the time. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Then I shall see you
That's
again
all
soon.
I wanted to say. Now, be careful on your way home. Right back at you, man. I imagine that sash makes you look pretty important. People want the sash, that's what I'm getting at. People won't steal that crap, and I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The heck are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. God, can't believe the school's messing with our schedules like this. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd just stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems
Yeah,
pretty rough.
that's true. Mandatory assembly during exams. Sounds rough for all of you. I'll be alright. I mean, we've been studying a fair amount. Like 3 days. That's enough for like an entire quarter, right?
Well,
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. Good luck. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? I know this one! It was Yoshitsune. He's the guy that can reflect physical.
We can do this.
That sounds about right. I don't think that came up in the story, though. Let's see, an essay, huh? This looks tough. Let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Okay. Yoshitsune had a brother, right? I think his name was... it wasn't... Yeah, it was the third one. Yoritomo. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into a conflict. And in the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoritomo won. Pretty sure. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being expelled by his brother. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Dumb. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures of power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person, though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time. Cool. Thanks for solving the entire thing for me, Morgana. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. Not inside your desk. Actually, I don't think their desks are like that. So it isn't as confusing as I think. But you know what? Day one, shoot. We had 2 questions. Easy peasy.
Let's get
Though
started.
if you miss one, that's a F, but today's the second day. You may begin. Okay. Which brain? Oh my god, now this bullcrap again. Cognition. I get it. I remember.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Get used to Morgana saying that, by the way. Which the following maps can be painted with an adjacent color. That would be all maps because of the 4-color theory, which involves 4 colors. Yeah,
Ooh, we can do this.
that sounds right. Oh my god, Morgana, shut the frick up. I know we can do this. Oh my god. Anyhow, that's it for the first 2 days, but like those people were saying before, now we have an assembly. After this class.
Okay, class, let's
Does
get
everyone
started.
have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. That would be the Devil's Dictionary. The Digital Devil Story. That sounds cool too, but I can't figure out
Ooh, we
why.
can do this.
Yeah, that sounds right. Maybe make a good video game. Character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman. Can I have a mini tangent? I feel like they're trying to say that about An,
Ooh, we can
but
do
I don't
this.
think An is a femme fatale. I don't know what they're thinking over at Atlas. Maybe that's the joke. She wants to be, but she's really bad at it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, as we'll see later on her confidant, well, I shouldn't give anything away, but yeah, there's another character in this game that definitely fits that role a lot better. And yet, nobody calls her that. Kind of odd.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. Quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Hey, don't fall for that!
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound? There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning? I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Councillor persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Dude with the groovy music is gone. Back to school. Alright, settle down. I have an amendment to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. What's going on? The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Then where's the nurse gonna work? Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there's a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visit Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. That's some horse crap. I guarantee it's gonna be me. God dang it. Yo, you guys gonna go? I don't wanna. What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really into the idea, you know? Well, we're kind of being forced to. Then again, we could just skip. I don't think we can afford to since the school's got their eyes on us. Yeah, that'd be bad. I think I'm gonna try going today. Okay. Counseling, huh? Yeah. Lady On's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw attention to yourself, okay? But I got stuff to do. Dude, what the crud? I got enough crap to worry about. We gotta go hang out with the politician. But he does have a very nice office, I'll give him that. It's not in his office, though. Hey.
Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah. Is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time. So long as I'm not already listening to a student. Okay, seems friendly enough. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? He's pushing these snacks on us, bro. Chill. I do like apple juice, though.
Shall we begin?
Well, shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now. Anyway. Yes. I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way out. If you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to this super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. Hopefully she doesn't tell him everything. She'll be fine. She's a phantom thief, right? And I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. And a lot of sighing coming from On. At first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But... But... Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out. Yeah.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman. Takamaki-san. I think you got the wrong... Nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Wow, that's pretty nice of him to say. It's not like I did anything special, though. Come on. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So, what's on your mind now? Right now? I'm just hoping Shiho will get better. Quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to go back to laughing and having fun together. Like we used to. At this point, I don't care about Kamoshida. That's understandable.
Yeah.
He's kind of worthless. Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah. That sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all. But...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only. Right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Well, oh no, thank you. I feel it's on better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime. And don't forget your apple juice.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Bye-bye. Wow. How about that? Seems like things went pretty well with On. Well, I went in for some counseling. You're going soon too, right? I guess I have to. How'd it go? It honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Sounds like she liked it. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Didn't
you have a counseling appointment? Yes, we're getting to that. He's in the nurse's office in the practice building. Oh, wait, you don't know where that is. I'll just teleport you. Thanks. I appreciate that. But, hey, it's her again.
How are you?
Ah, hello there. Are you here for a session as well? Yeah. I think. Because I have to. Is that so? Wow, epic. Dr. Maruki's a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while. Before he ever came to Shugen. Cool. Oh? I didn't know you two were acquainted. So don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Oh, he's modest. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Yoshizawa, that's the part where you say, no, you are pretty...
Right,
well,
then.
there she goes. Let's say we get started, then. Yeah, alright, let's get this over with. I got crap to do, bro.
Welcome.
Saying. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Love what you've done with the place. Yeah, but we got a deal. Let's get this over with. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble then. Yeah, okay, man. Let's just sit down. Give me the juice. What's up?
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in. Yeah, it'd be like that. Well, full disclosure. The school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So... yeah, so much for my privacy, dog. Man, guess you know everything. It's probably easier that way. I'm glad you've got a sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry. It's alright. It's in the past, right?
So,
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. What? I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can reliably manage that. I don't follow. What are you talking about? How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for.
for example...
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. Yeah. But the idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. But that's life though, right? Not everyone can ace their exams. Not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Oh, still. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Yeah, a little bit, but sure, why not? I'll go for it. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong. Kind of sucking up a lot, Maruki.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry. This went on longer than I expected. It's alright. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind? I thought we were low on time. I'm actually doing some research along my duties as a counselor. Okay. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. What? Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So, bro, I need a lot more details than that if you're gonna be putting stinking things in my brain.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing like that. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories, and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Alright, sounds easy. Please. Anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. What? But don't you have other clients? And I've got lots of snacks, too. You can have them. They're yours. Thanks. But only 'cause of snacks. Better make it worth it. That sounds so mean. Really? Yes! You're a lifesaver. Not the candy, though. I don't have those, but let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. Yeah, sounds nice. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess that's our second deal, huh? Yeah, this confidant's pretty involved, isn't he? I feel my bond with Maruki growing stronger. I didn't get any snacks though yet. That's still part of the deal. And we learned Detox X. Someone's a fan of Xenoblade, I see. Sometimes Joker will just randomly decide, you know what? I'm tired of being sick. And recover instantly.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time. Or when I need some input from you. Sure thing. We only just met Maruki, God. That should do it. Now, I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, so there's this thing called the collective unconscious, and apparently there's a bunch of snowmen and pumpkins living inside of it. Anyhow. Oh, and here. Never a bad time for a snack, right? I guess so. And what? Gum?
Well,
Gum is not a snack, sir. A graham cracker is a snack. This better be like a progressive system. You better give me a Cinnabon tomorrow, but it's more of a dessert, I guess. Snacks are an interesting subject. It's been a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Come on. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, we should try going again sometime. Yeah, I want the extra SP. But we should definitely get some sleep. Tomorrow's your last day of exams. Oh, frick, you're right. Dump. I completely forgot. Well, better get to it. We have one more question to answer. Then we're done.
I'm so sleepy. I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning. It's what I always do. No matter how many times I fail, nothing's gonna change.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Hmm?
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Hey, Are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute,
Be the model for my next art piece.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Whoa, hold your horses! Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're taking exams. I almost forgot. Seems like some of these were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, wasn't too bad. Should get a decent score. And if you didn't, you can always reset. I'll be honest, I'm really stressing the personal stats, but if you didn't get like the best score possible today, don't sweat it. You'll have more than enough time to do everything in the game. But at this point in time, yeah, you should be level 2 in all the stats moving forward. It's just going to make things a lot easier on you.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic-raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Wanna go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then. Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kinda mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Alright, sounds like fun. We're going to the art exhibit with Lady On tomorrow. And with her stalker, but I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the one we heard in Mementos. Can't afford to be late tomorrow. Better not go out. But I wanna, man. It's the weekend. So I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? I mean, if he's famous by definition, that means he's popular, so possibly. That sounds right to me. Seconded! Great. The name really stood out to me. Yeah. I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. You gotta look into this. Yeah, and we will. My god, though, Lady On's empathy is next level. She thinks she's getting stalked by this guy for weeks, actually, at this point. And she's like, we gotta help him because he's handsome. No, I'm just kidding, but truly, she's a caring individual. But yeah, that's all the time we got for today, guys. A whole lot of stuff happened. We started 2 new confidants, and hey, sounds like things are about to get a lot more interesting for our Phantom Thieves. So, see you guys in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal. Bye.